And literally 5 in the morning. I can like put the timestamps when all this happened and everything. It's insane.
5 in the morning, and we get woken up.
Please, Devonte, just call the cops. Call 911. Please, 911. 911. Please, call 911.
Okay guys, so to start off, we forgot to film an intro for today's video, but I thought this would be the perfect moment to give you guys a little bit of voiceover action. Me and Devonte found this prank on TikTok that people are doing to their parents, their boyfriends, girlfriends, family members, and they are basically calling and using a recording from Google, basically saying that they're in jail, and then once their family member answers, they trip out, blah, blah, blah. So we thought it would be a funny idea to do it on both Devonte's mom and my sister. When I tell you guys that the reactions we got are insane, just keep watching.
Hello, this is a prepaid collect call from
Devonte Thomas.
an inmate at Fresno County Jail. This call is subject to recording and monitoring. To accept this call, press 1. To decline this call, press 2.
What's up, boy?
Hello?
What's up, boy?
Where's my mom at?
She's in the room. What's up? You alright?
Yeah, fucking.
County.
Oh my gosh, dude. So, yeah, let me talk. If you could put me on speakerphone with my mom, I only have a couple minutes to explain.
Yeah, you got 15 minutes. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me walk in the house.
Okay.
Hold on, okay?
Yeah.
Can you bail out?
Yeah, I'm gonna need you guys to go to the house to get like some money real quick.
Alright, yeah, that's not a problem. I got you. Kel.
Oh my god.
What? Kelly, what's Kelly? Kelly. Kelly.
They're gonna argue.
Hey, P in jail. You need to put me on speakerphone real quick. Here. Devonte in jail. Listen. Go ahead, P.
Mom?
What?
Okay, so I'm gonna need you and Jason to go to our house to get some money for a lawyer. Pretty much what happened is me and Anisia we're at the store grocery shopping, and someone like coughed on us, and so we got in a fight with them, and they took both me and Anisia. And the girl, like, she's messed up bad, like bad. I already know they're gonna try to press charges. So we have some money at the house. I have a key under the mat by the front door. So if you guys just go to the house, and in my room, all the way upstairs, the master bedroom, there's like a safe. It's not so much. It's like a safe that it doesn't require a code. It's just like a flip thing.
Yeah, I got you.
And then
Get out of bed. Go on, P.
and then there. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna hang up so that way I could redo it. It was a blocked number, so my mom's right there, so it's gonna be put on speakerphone.
You hung up?
Yeah, to make it like look more realistic.
Fuck, hurry up before they come over here.
Okay, chill out.
Hello, this is a prepaid collect call from an inmate.
Okay, can you hear me? Yeah.
Yeah, so it's in the master bedroom in the little safe. Where at the room?
Yeah, so it's gonna be inside of my closet. You can tell that. Yeah, you'll know which closet is mine. And then yeah, so there's some money in that safe. And
One more thing.
yeah.
Yeah. You alright, boy?
This is a prank.
Gotcha!
Hello, this is a prepaid collect call from
Mom, it's me.
an inmate at Fresno County Jail. This call is subject to recording and monitoring. To accept this call, press 1. To decline this call, press 2. Hello.
Is it Wayne?
Vet,
Hello, who's this?
this is Anisia. I need you to go get Juliet.
What happened?
We got in an argument at the house, and I don't know, one of the neighbors called the cops. And I think CPS has
You're
Juliet.
lying to me.
Yvette, I think CPS has Juliet. I need you to go get her.
Bitch, is she at your house?
I don't know. We left and I don't know.
I'm on my way.
I'm just kidding. It's a prank. I'm kidding.
No, bitch, that's
actually though.
Oh my gosh.
What is up, you guys? So right now it is currently 11:47 at night. It's about to be 12 a.m. and it's about to be Devonte's birthday. And he's turning 22 years old. I know for some of you guys are probably gonna be thinking like, wasn't it just your birthday? Me and Devonte are both Tauruses. We have our birthdays in the same month. My birthday is May 4th, which already passed. You guys seen that video? If you haven't, click this little card up here and go watch that. May 13th, that's what it's gonna be at 12 a.m. Is Devonte's birthday, and he's turning 22 years old. And right now I'm getting ready to, it's like a little boy's cake. It's so freaking cute. Like, look at my hand. That's how big the cake is. It's so freaking cute. But he's turning 22, and right now he is currently, I think he's already asleep. I'm not for sure, but he was laying down going to sleep when I was upstairs inside the room. So I'm gonna light his candles right now, and I'm gonna take it up to him. But first, I did get him a card. So I actually got 2 cards. I couldn't decide on which one I wanted to use, so we have this one, and it says holy crap, and then when you open it, it says you're old. And I don't know, that one's funny. And then I have this one, and it says good news for your birthday, wanted to take you on a cruise. Is there any certain street you'd prefer? Happy birthday. And then I like this one because like we're in quarantine right now, so like we really can't go anywhere, even though we are celebrating his birthday tomorrow. But anyways, we really can't go anywhere, so I just thought it was like funny, and if he keeps it forever, it's always something he could look back on and be like, oh my god, remember when the entire world was in quarantine and I turned 22? And I'm like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I am gonna pick one of these, I'm not for sure, and I'm gonna write a little letter to him. Not a little letter, but a little note to him. And yeah. Okay guys, so I just finished writing my little letter. It just says like some cute little things, something personal, just really cute, and I'm gonna give this to him when I give him his cake. It is currently 11:55 now. I know some of you are probably thinking like, wait, where's Juliet? She fell asleep. She fell asleep earlier, and I was gonna wake her up right now, but then I was like, I don't know, it might be really hard to get her back to sleep, but she has a whole party day tomorrow to like get up and wish her daddy a happy birthday. So yeah, she'll be fine. So I will see you guys as soon as I am surprising Devonte with the cake. Happy birthday to you. Oh, I can't really see you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Devonte. Happy birthday to you. Hold on. Hey Google, turn on the bedroom lights to 50%.
Okay, setting 2 lights brightness to 50%.
I had no idea this was coming.
You had no idea?
I had no idea.
I know, I'm really good at surprises. My arm's kind of hurting if you want to blow these out already. Okay. Ready? Blow them out. Make a wish, Stella. Make a wish. What'd you wish for?
I wish for you to shut the hell up.
Okay.
Give me a kiss.
Okay, guys.
My birthday.
So this part of the video, we thought we'd sit down and talk to you guys and let you guys know what happened, and let you guys know also why we're glad we didn't film on your birthday, right?
Okay, so first and foremost, before we get into like all the craziness that happened that night, I would just like to thank each and every single one of you guys that wished me a happy birthday. Dude, like so many people wished us happy birthdays, especially like on your birthday. Like it was crazy the amount of people.
I didn't even know that you guys all knew our birthdays. I mean, no, I knew because obviously we've said it before, but like who even remembers that? I don't even remember my birthday sometimes, you know?
We love you guys. We really do.
We do. Thank you guys so much for wishing us a happy birthday. And if you guys don't know, I am now 20 years old.
I'm 22.
0 and
I'm
he's
22. That's
we're
crazy.
both in our 20s.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, we're both in our 20s.
Oh.
So we won't be getting into like everything, but what I will say is that there were strippers. No, just kidding.
No,
so okay, so let's just honestly jump right into it.
Yeah.
So the story is the cops are called 3 times. 3 different times. Let me let you guys in on a little secret. Where we live, it's not normal for cops to be called. They have been called before, not on us, like just on like, I don't know, other neighbors or whatever. Devonte's birthday night ended for everyone around like 11 o'clock at night, right? Would you say?
Yeah.
So basically what happened when the cops were first called was my sister and her husband were outside in the front yard. My sister was in the passenger seat of her car with the passenger door open, and her husband was standing on the sidewalk because she had way too much to drink and she was throwing up. They were leaving the house. That's why they were in the car. My uncle was not like driving under the influence or anything like that. He was completely sober, but my sister wasn't, so that's why she was throwing up in the passenger seat. Anyways, so they're already outside in the front yard. About 5 minutes after they leave, there's a knock on our door, and I get up because I'm like, who is that? Like, my sister just left, like, who is that? I answer it, and it's my niece and my nephew, and they come.
Like, they came back. They were supposed to leave.
Yeah, they were supposed to be in the car. We're like going home. So I'm like, what's going on? And they like say like, I don't even know what. And I'm like, okay. So I look outside and I get Devonte. I'm like, come on. So we walk outside and the cops are in front of our house.
Yeah, and we're
talking
like,
to my freaking brother-in-law. And so we're like, oh my God, like what the hell happened? So Devonte goes up and then I follow him. And basically the cops say like, the cop was actually really cool. He wasn't mean at all. So the cop was like, one of your neighbors called the cops because they thought you guys, it sounded like you guys were fighting.
Yeah.
So we were like, what? Because like, first of all, we were in the house the entire night. We were never outside like blasting music or yelling or anything like that. There was no fights at all the entire night. So we were just confused. We have neighbors on both sides of us, obviously. And we know that they don't call the cops on people, I guess you could say.
They're cool people.
They're really cool people. But we know that they have had the cops called on them by a certain neighbor.
Yeah.
Right. So at this point, me and Devonte are like, okay, so we know it's not them and we know it's not them, so it has to be them. So
they're Karens. We have Karens in our neighborhood.
Yeah,
like,
we have Karens across the street, to be exact. No, I'm just kidding. No, so yeah, so we're like, what the heck? Like, we were not fighting. Like, and so the cop's like, listen, like, it's fine. Like, you know, whatever. So the cop walks away and then 2 more cop cars pull up. And all these cops like get out of the car and they're all like standing in the corner talking, and we're all like, what the hell? Like, are we gonna get in trouble? Like, he was just like, yeah, they said they thought you guys were fighting. And he could obviously see that we weren't. Like, everything was fine. The music was off. We already, like, everybody was going to bed. Like, so he was just like, yeah, like, you know, whatever. He made sure my sister was okay and they walked away. So, but they were still standing outside. So we just told my sister and her husband to come back inside, whatever. So about an hour later, my sister already left, everything like that, and her husband and whatever, we're home now. An hour goes by, and what happened? What did you see?
So after all that had happened, her sister, she sobered up and they pretty much went home, and time went by. I ended up going upstairs to check for something else inside of my game room, and then I looked out of the window and I seen that there were cops, you know, across the street again. So I came downstairs and I was like, babe, but the cops are outside, like they're here again.
And the neighbors across the street were outside of their house, standing in the street.
Yeah, so we went outside because obviously we're nosy as hell. We're those neighbors.
But not only that, I told you, I was like, I'm going outside because I want to look at them dumb, because I want them to know, like, I know you called the cops.
Yeah, so, okay, so we have thought that they called the cops on.
Yeah. So this whole time, that was our whole mentality.
Yeah,
like, we were like, they called the cops on us.
Yeah, so, okay, so.
For nothing.
Okay, so, like, bear with us, guys, because it's somewhat of a long story, some footage.
Yeah.
We're gonna put some footage in, you know,
some
eventually.
Audio.
We go outside, and then we realize that there was a fight a couple of houses down that's being, you know, it's like, there's a house, like, for sale or whatever, and I guess our neighbor's son was in that house, and there was like an altercation with the people who owned that house or whatever.
And he was just there.
And so I guess that's who the people called the cops on. And so when the cops came, they just seen
the first time
your sister outside, so they automatically assumed, oh, it's probably them. And then they checked up on her. They realized that she just had a little too much to drink, so they're just like, oh, whatever, like, do your thing.
Yeah.
And then so we went outside, and then that's when we realized, oh, like, there was an altercation in that home, and then the police are there again. And then
so that's when we realized, like, okay, so maybe the person who called the cops the first time, maybe they did call the cops, but not on us. It was for those neighbors, but the cops seen us outside when they first pulled up.
Yeah.
So they were like, oh, it's these guys. So then we were like, what? Like, what the hell? So we still really don't know what's going on, but we were kind of like, okay, putting 2 and 2 together. So after that, we're outside for maybe like 15, maybe 20 minutes. And we're just like, okay, like whatever. Then we go inside and we go to bed. And
Yeah.
it's late. It is literally like 5 in the morning. And
Literally 5 in the morning. I can like put the timestamps when all this happened and everything. It's insane.
5 in the morning, and we get woken up.
You guys don't want to fucking call the cops? I have to have the fucking neighbors call the cops? Bullshit! You told me that 10 minutes ago! Bullshit! I'll fucking have Devonte call the cops for me. You guys are trying to save your ass? Please, Devonte, just call the cops. Call 911! Please, 911! 911! Please, call 911!
We get woken up to our doorbell being rung a lot, and then banging on our front door. Mind you, Juliet's home. Like, she's asleep with us in the room. She slept through all of this. Let me just say that. She slept through everything. Right when we get notified on our cameras that somebody's in our yard, and we get notified on the front door cameras and everything. So we're like, what the hell is going on? So we wake up, we look at each other like, do you hear that? So we like jump up because we're thinking like, it's 5 in the morning. Who's banging on our door? Like, what's going on? We hear yelling. So
Like arguing.
yeah,
next
like
door.
arguing. So I put on my robe. Devonte gets dressed real quick. We come downstairs and he opens up the door. We're standing there for maybe 2 or 3 minutes, like we're just confused. We just woke up. We're like, what's going on? Then we see cop cars pull up again for the 3rd time. Cops come.
It's funny because it was actually the same cops that came the first time.
It's just confusing because we were like, okay, you just rung our doorbell and banged on our door. What did you need us for? What do you want? Like, it is 5 in the freaking morning. We could open up our door and there's cops here.
I'm not really expecting anyone to like follow up with us in a way, but it's kind of like, it's confusing.
What happened?
Yeah, because I know if my mom or anyone that I knew did that to the neighbor, I would kind of feel entitled to kind of go over and be like, hey, you know, this happened and I'm sorry about it, but we haven't heard anything.
Yeah, so it was just weird. We go back upstairs and we go back to bed.
The reason why she's saying my name is because, you know, we know each other. You know, I was relatively close to their family.
Like rewatching it, I was like, oh my God, like, did she need help? Like, it was scary. Like, the way she was screaming was really, really scary. And mind you, I've spoke to this lady before. She's actually super freaking nice. And like, I don't know, she's really, really nice. So rewatching that and hearing her like sound like that, like scared the crap out of me. And I was like, oh my God. And like Devonte said, like still to this day, which is a couple of days later, we haven't got any update. We don't know what's going on. We haven't seen them. I mean, we never really see them, but
I just want advice from you guys in a sense of like should I feel entitled to follow up with that? Or should I kind of just be like, hey, and just leave it at that? Like if
when
we see
each other?
her, you know, I'm watering my grass, she's watering her flowers, and I see her, should I just be like, hey,
Well,
how
I feel
y'all
like-
doing?
hey. I feel like you guys know each other enough to where you could be like, hi, like, are you
Yeah.
okay now? Like, no, not like that, but like where you could just be like, hey, like, was everything cool the other night? And just see where it goes from there. Like I said, it's really none of our business, but at the same time, just kind of be like, was that necessary, miss? No, just kidding.
What would you guys do if you guys were placed in this situation? Like, how would you guys have reacted? Would you guys have called the cops? Would you guys have followed up with the individual the next day? Would you guys have knocked on the person's door the next day?
My thing is I'm just glad that, like I said, I've spoke to this lady before. I'm just glad that I know that she is like actually a really nice person, and she's not a crazy person like our freaking last neighbor at the apartment.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, little boy, I'm going up to the office because I'm sure you're probably going to call on me right now. So.
Go ahead and go to the office. I already have the police officer on the phone right
Hey,
now.
suck it, dude. I don't care what the fuck you're saying. You threatened my life before, so suck it, dude.
Nice life you live with.
Hey, you motherfucker! You committed a goddamn hate crime by threatening a fucking ADA's life, you bitch! Oh, I'm gonna fucking destroy everything you have now. And you can Take that to the bank, you little bitch.
If you guys been here since the apartment, then you know that we went through some shit with neighbors at our apartment, or one neighbor at our apartment, and that was actually insane. And he probably still watches our channel to this day. So what's up, bitch? No, I'm just kidding. Sorry. No, just kidding. No, but I am blessed like that. We do have like nice neighbors and stuff like that, but like it was just scary. Like, what would you guys do if you went and you checked your cameras and you heard that? Like you hear your boyfriend's name on camera and she's like, I'm gonna have him call the cops. Like,
yeah.
Whoa, what's going on? What's going on?
I feel like it's like, I don't know, that day was just insane. You know, it was a crazy birthday, and I feel like that's one of the biggest reasons as to why this particular birthday will definitely be one for the books. Anyways, you guys, with all that being said, our little drama story time. Again, I want to thank you guys for wishing me a happy birthday. I want to thank you guys for wishing Anisia a happy birthday. It was like, with all of everything that's going on, everything that we did for our birthdays, you know, with our little barbecue, getting our little barbecue pit, and like Anisia surprised me with balloons and stuff like that. I couldn't have seen it going any different or any better than what it did, in spite everything that's going on right now. So, we really hope you guys enjoyed today's little video.
We'll get back on track.
I'm just still so shocked right now. Like, I've been shocked the entire day. The next day I was shocked as hell. So
we're gonna get back on posting and pranks and vlogs and everything like that, but our birthdays were crazy. We're Tauruses, so you know we had to do a big. No, I'm just kidding. No, we didn't do a big at all. But this month was both of our birthdays, and then Juliet's birthday is coming up in July, so it's gonna be crazy.
It's gonna be fun.
We really hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and if you guys haven't already, make sure you guys smash this video with a huge thumbs up. Also subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also hit the little bell icon down below to get notified every single time we
have more drama.
No. And so for those of you who are new to this channel, or at least relatively new, my name's Anisia.
My name's Devonte.
Her name's Juliet. His name's Sire. And this is the Life of Us Vlog, where every day it's more.
And I could vouch for this.
Where every day it's more bullshit.
For the longest time I've been trying to